United 2, Aston Villa 2. Another 2-point drop against a newly promoted team. We dropped 2 points against Sheffield United last week. Today at Old Trafford, another 2-point drop.
Towards Norwich. That's fine.
Yeah, Norwich were able to beat them. But it's just these small teams, we can't break them. What seems to be the problem, man?
I believe what the problem is that Ole has not made the correct substitutions. And I also understand that we don't have the midfield that we absolutely need in order to be deadly. As you can tell throughout the match, when it came to us trying to penetrate the other side's defense, the midfield would let us down. Errant passes, even just lobbing passes in. Pereira did a lot of that, and I understand kind of what he was doing, but it's still not good enough for what we have on the pitch.
I'm going to ask you this straight. Is Ole the right man for United? Is it yes or no?
I believe he is, especially in the scene that we are currently. Right now, we don't have any kind of structure above us, and Ole's doing it all. He's trying to find players. He's even, I believe that Aston, because he knew that Aston match was nothing.
Right.
It meant nothing. So what he did was he made sure that those players, the younger players, there's only 2 senior players in the side, and one, which was Luke Shaw, hadn't played in forever.
Yeah.
And the other one was Lingard. So I'm enjoying what he did with that, and he is what we need right now. Now, as far as moving forward, I don't know, but I have faith in Ole, and I've been the guy who's backed the manager, and I think this guy is what we need at the moment.
Well, I like your summary. Well, neatly packaged, a little bow on the top. Maybe you're trying to be all nice and a little nice bow.
No, I'm not as angry.
United. You're
I'm
not
not as angry
because people know you to be angry.
Yeah.
You're very critical against Jose Mourinho. Are you giving Ole more leeway because of what he did in 1999?
No. I think what it is that there is a philosophy there. I think there is some option for us to actually build on what we have. The thing is, again, he's hamstrung by the structure above him.
Right.
I mean, think about it. And I think we are a victim of our own success.
Right.
We had Sir Alex making moves. I mean, think about it. We had Vidic come in when we had the Dutch player
Jaap Stam.
No, not Jaap Stam. Jaap Stam was later. Heinrich.
Henrik Larsson?
Yeah, Larsson. Heinrich Larsson was one of the players that he knew was getting to be over the hill.
Right.
So he brought Vidic in. We didn't see him for an entire year.
True.
You know that.
Right.
So once Vidic come in, look what happened. So he had the foresight. We had, a guy like Sir Alex that had the foresight to see. He even had stopgap players like the other Dutchman, not Van Persie. Well, he was a stopgap as well. Ruud van Nistelrooy, another stopgap player. He knew that, hey, these guys had a little bit in them. I'm going to use these guys until I get my other players up to speed,
right.
And then we'll put them in.
These guys were top players who delivered on the big stage. They were able to. Robin van Persie was bought for Arsenal because United lost the previous season on goal difference. So he went to get the best goal scorer in the league from his opposition for his competition. Screwed whatever Arsenal for, bought him. The guy delivered us the 20th title.
Of course.
Ruud van Nistelrooy was a deadly predator. There was just one of the best of the best.
My
but
God.
we don't have that quality anymore. We do. We do. Okay, if you say we do.
The quality that we have, I don't think at the moment Ole completely sees, because he's blinded by the Manchester through and through when it comes to Rashi. Okay, today the substitution should have been Greenwood for Rashford as opposed to Greenwood for Martial. Martial was, for me, the most deadly man on the pitch. Yeah. His hold-up plays are brilliant. Rashford, I'm not going to take anything away from his pace is there. He does challenge players. Yeah, he might lose the ball, and that's kind of, I guess, the Ronaldo-esque side that Ole sees. But when we're 2-2 tied and you need a sub you take Rashford off, you keep the clinical guy, which is Martial, and you bring Greenwood in to see if you see something different.
Yeah.
He tried to catch lightning in a bottle twice when we come back against Astana, and that's exactly the same thing. He took Martial off, he brought Greenwood on, we scored 3 goals in 7 minutes or whatever it was, and then Astana tied, which seems to be our thing. But this time, the better move, if he's paying attention to the match, is to take Rashford off, put Greenwood on, and see what happens.
Well, you summarized in a nutshell. Our next game is Jose, the special one, the angry one, the miserable one, the grumpy one is back to Old Trafford, December 4th, Old Trafford. What do you expect from that game?
What I expect is for him to walk in, he'll turn around because he's a showman, and he'll clap the entire crowd because he wants to act as if he still loves us. And then he's going to put his tactics in place. And the biggest thing that scares me about that match is that since he's come in, Tottenham was already deadly on the counterattack.
Tell me about it.
But since he's come in, they are absolutely deadly on the counterattack. They have a decent back line, but their midfield and their frontline players are what drive that team. As soon as the ball comes to Son, it is on. It is absolutely on.
So, is there a prediction? What do you think United are going to do against Tottenham, against Jose? Can Ole beat Jose?
I think this is a turnaround game. This is a bounce back game for us. We'll show some quality, especially if we get Pogba and McTominay back, and that's the rumor. I don't really know, but I say 2-1 United.
2-1 United. I mean, that seems favourable, but all I can see here is Jose clapping the fans around the stadium. Thank you.
He's a showman.
He's a showman. Like, I love you. I miss you guys. He's gonna put tactics in place to make sure he gives us the finger. Like, you know what? This is for you for firing me. Up yours. See your White Hart Lane. That's what I can see. I just can't see if United can't beat Sheffield United, can't beat.
But we show up for the big matches.
We show up for the big games. Yeah.
But
this is one big game. It has a little twist to it. It's the old manager,
The old guard, yeah.
who was just sacked recently. It's not like a long time ago,
Yeah.
12 months.
Yeah.
And against the new guy in his place. Does Ole have what it takes? Does he have that pedigree to outsmart the smart one? That's all I'll say. For you fans, it's December 4th, Old Trafford,
Tune
Ole
in.
versus
Tune in.
Jose. Follow us and we'll talk about it after the game, and we'll see. And after that game, it's to the Etihad to go meet Pep. What we're gonna do after that, I have no clue. If we, you know what, guys, all I can say is smash a like on the video,
Comment
share our
below,
comment,
put
your comment below, and we'll see where we go.
Yeah.
All right, subscribe to our channel. Soccer as we like it. Man, I'm back with Mr. Angry. He has been in hiatus for a long time. I want to dig him back out to come back on the channel.
My relic.
So your relic. So we shall see. He's here for what? 2 more games and you'll disappear somewhere in the
Yeah.
islands. Oh, it's
Yeah,
all
we're
right.
gone.
No, we'll go. We'll go dig him out. Catch you, Frankie, brother.
Cheers, mate.
See you guys soon. Cheers.